Hello, people of Mzansi. I'm working on an app for us. Before I get into what exactly the app does, let's first discuss who are the people of Mzansi. Firstly, I'm one of the people of Mzansi. Next, it's you watching this video. And lastly, it's everyone else not watching this video. So basically, everyone on this planet is part of Mzansi. Now let's get into why I built this app for us. So in the beginning of this year, I was visiting my parents in Durban, and I ended up hurting my leg. So I went to a doctor, but because this was the first time I was visiting this doctor, I had to fill out one of those manual forms to capture my information. And while I was doing this, I thought, why are we doing this in such an ancient way? Also, what I noticed was every single time a patient came into the office, the receptionist either handed her this form or had to walk over to a cupboard and search through these alphabetical boxes, the ones labeled A to C or whatever to whatever, manually search for these documents for that specific patient. I thought to myself, there must be a better way of doing this. And this is why I was inspired to create Mzansi Innovation Hub, an app to digitize Mzansi one process at a time and to improve the lives of all. Now let's check out the app. This is the login page, the login screen of the application. You can either just sign in if you're already registered or click on register now if you are a new user. Let me just sign in quickly. So in the application itself, you can either be just a personal user or both a personal and business user. So you can see at the bottom there's a little switch or little toggles to switch from your personal profile to your business profile. So on your personal profile, what we have at the top is once you've completed your registration and updating your profile, things like that, you can add your patient profile. So what that is, if we click on that, it's just all the information about you as a patient. Also some of the notes that previous doctors have made on your profile, and also different files that were loaded by doctors or yourself on your profile. So if we go through it, we have some x-rays here. If we click on it, there's a little x-ray. You can zoom in, you can see exactly what's going on. You can delete or close. Or you can view previous notes made by doctors for your consultations or your doctor's visits. So you can see over here, there was no allergies, came in for flu-like symptoms, runny nose, sore throat, back pain, suspects bird flu or swine flu. So as a patient, this is what you'll see. This is what you'll be able to access. You can also edit your information if you want. If anything changes, you can see I don't have medical aid, but if that changes, then I'll edit it and add that medical aid information. Next, let's jump over to the doctor's office. So what the doctor would do is go to his business profile and click on Manage Patients. Over here, you have the waiting room where either the receptionist or the doctor can view their appointments for the day. You can see I have an appointment for today. You'll see at the bottom that there's an access request section with approved. That means that the patient has approved access to their patient profile. This is to make sure that no one has unauthorized access to your profile and sees personal information. At the bottom of this is also the patient search. So if someone walks into the doctor's office and they are a user of Mzansi Innovation Hub or MIH, the receptionist can just search for the ID number, click on search. You'll see that a patient profile did pop up. However, their name and their medical aid numbers have been starred out. This is to also protect your privacy and to not allow any unauthorized access to the application. So let's say, for example, I select this patient at the bottom. I would then select the date of when this patient would like to see the doctor. Say it's today. The time, let's say it's at 1:30. Click on OK and then book. So you can see this little success message. We can just dismiss this. And once we reload our waiting room, you'll see that the new appointment is there. However, you'll see that the name and the medical aid number is still starred out and the access request is pending. This is what will happen if someone tries to book a fake appointment just to try and get access to your data. When you try and click on this, you'll see this request, the access is pending. The owner of this data will have to approve this request before anyone can see it or the requesting doctor can see it. If you'd like to check out the app, bear in mind that this is a very early access version of the application. So you can play around with it. However, I don't suggest using it to capture your information at the moment, as we are still working on some features. But you can check it out over here. You might be asking, why am I even showing you this application? Well, it's because I don't want to work on this application alone and just cater for my needs as a person. I want everyone's feedback. I want to work on this with the people of Mzansi to make sure that everyone's needs is catered for. And because of how I built the foundation of this application, I believe that we can build anything we want in the application and the possibilities are endless. So let's keep working hard. Thank you.